Deep in the big blue ocean, near a cluster of colorful rocks, lived a little fish named Finn. Finn was a happy fish, but he had a secret fear. The vast ocean, with its mysterious shadows and endless blue, felt overwhelmingly big and a little bit scary. So Finn always stayed close to his school, nestled safely among his friends and family. He loved the feeling of swimming together, a shimmering, moving cloud of silver scales. It made him feel protected, like being wrapped in a warm blanket. But deep down, he wondered if he'd ever be brave enough to explore on his own. One sunny morning, some of his more adventurous friends darted off towards a distant coral garden. Their excited voices echoed through the water. "Come with us, Finn. There are amazing things to see," they called back. Finn watched them go, his fins twitching with a mix of longing and fear. He wanted to join them, to see the wonders they talked about. But the thought of swimming into the open water all by himself made his tiny heart pound. So he just shook his head and whispered, "Maybe next time," before retreating to the familiar comfort of the rocks. A few days later, while Finn was cautiously peeking out from his rocky home, he heard a faint cry. He looked around and saw a tiny, shimmering fish, much smaller than himself, tangled in a thick clump of green seaweed. The poor little fish wiggled and struggled, its eyes wide with panic. "Help, I'm stuck," it cried. No one else seemed to notice. The other fish were playing a game of tag far away, their laughter distant and muffled by the water. The tiny fish was all alone, and it was in trouble. Seeing the little fish's distress, something inside Finn changed. His heart was still beating fast, but this time it wasn't just from fear. It was a new feeling, a surge of determination. He had to do something. Taking a deep breath that sent tiny bubbles floating upwards, Finn swam forward, out from the safety of the rocks, into the open water, all by himself. He reached the struggling fish and gently began to tug and pull at the tangled seaweed with his mouth. It was tricky, but he didn't give up. Finally, with one last gentle pull, the seaweed came loose, and the tiny fish was free. It zipped around Finn in joyful circles, chirping, "Thank you, thank you." Soon, the other fish noticed what had happened. They all swam over and started cheering for Finn. "You were so brave," they shouted. A warm, proud smile spread across Finn's face. He looked out at the big, open ocean, and for the first time, it didn't seem so scary anymore. He realized that bravery isn't about not being afraid. It's about doing the right thing, even when you are. And sometimes, it all begins with one small swim. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories.